Why does simply chopping an onion turn you into a crying mess? You're not alone. Welcome to our YouTube Live, where we explore this fascinating kitchen chemistry. To decode this everyday vegetable drama, we'll discuss an article by Science Communicator Juveriya Khan, published in the March 2026 issue of ENTECH Magazine. But that's not all. We'll also look at how everyday curiosities like this can inspire exciting STEM career paths for teens. Grab your safety goggles and let's get started.
So welcome, Dr. Pathak. Let's get right to the basics, right? So why do onions make us cry? Simple question.
Yeah, there is interesting science behind it. So onion basically has got self-defense mechanism. So the moment you cut it, it activates the self-defense mechanism. And for this...
Of the onions. You're saying self-defense mechanism of the onions. Okay.
Onions, yeah. So onions store two different ingredients and they come together. Okay. So these enzymes called as oleanase and sulfur compounds, they are stored separately. And once you cut it, they will come together because their wall will be ruptured, fractured. They will come together and a volatile gas which is responsible for this is formed. So this gas is syn propantheal S oxide. So as it is volatile, it will directly enter into your eyes rapidly and it will then take moisture from your eyes and with the moisture and this gas. So it forms a very small or thin layer of sulfur oxide, which will again body will sense. Yes. And body will sense it and our own defense mechanism then activates.
That's the human body's defense mechanism.
Yes. And it will release, it will take it as like something which is abnormal condition and it will force us to give the response and tears are there.
Okay, so that is human body's kind of a mechanism to limit the damage control, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if that is the case, yeah, true. So if that is the case, based on the chemistry, which of these kitchen tricks which will work? I see a lot of them, online. So which one will work according to science?
Yeah, all three. Means it depends on your own choice. All three are like proven hacks, like chill the onion, so it slows down that chemical reaction and less gas is generated. So if you chill, if you cut the chilled onion, then you can have a very sharp knife so that fewer cells are damaged. Instead of crushing, you cut it at a very smaller area and less gas is liberated. So less damage to onion, so onion will react in less amount. Okay. And of course, that is a passive safety. You can put a physical barrier in the form of goggle. You wear the goggles and you get the protection.
So your recommendations are three: chill the onions, use sharp knife, and use goggles, right? So while these are true, the article is based on to the original research, which helped us to map the exact science behind this tear-inducing enzymes, right? So what exactly is this?
Basically, the original research behind this was Japanese researchers in 2002, but recently in 2017, Silvaroli and their team, they decoded the exact structure of this enzyme and they put it in a nice chemistry format. So that journal Juveriya has referred and she has put this story.
Right. Okay. Now, based on to this high-tech and modern solutions, right, can we have something called as quote-unquote no-cry onions?
Yeah, definitely. So it is already there and companies, food technology company basically, they have developed a genetically modified onions. So it is
Oh,
basically switching off the enzyme responsible for tearing. Means that enzyme will never get released. And, means it is like a killing defense mechanism of onion. And apart from like
mhm.
no tear, it has got some other potential benefits also, health benefits. But this is like
Oh, okay.
GMO, genetically modified, and some countries, including India, we have banned it.
Okay, okay. So Juveriya, who wrote this article, she is has a background in chemistry. And
Yeah.
this is simple kitchen science what we are talking about, but this can lead to education in STEM domain, right? So what
Yes.
are those education opportunities into this?
Yeah. The good thing is that uh, the teens or even everyone can observe this action of uh, enzyme and catalysis and reactions
Hmm.
in the kitchen itself. So you don't need uh, highly like sophisticated lab for observing this. It's a very good phenomena
Right.
which you can or teens can observe in their kitchen. So it will trigger their critical thinking. It should
Mhm.
trigger rather curiosity,
Okay.
and again it can be build a very logic, so they can ask questions, a lot of questions to their even teachers or mentors,
Okay.
and additionally they can develop observation skills. So this is very good
Hmm.
for STEM education and STEM igniting STEM passion amongst the STEM.
Okay. And what are the specific career paths you will suggest here?
Yeah, teens can think of like they can be like a research scientist. They should pursue their career in chemistry or biochemistry, or they can even become good agricultural engineer, food scientist. Food science is
Okay.
again a very good career, and science
Yes.
communicator. Yeah.
Hmm. Can I
So
add couple of
platform like
those? Sorry, doctor. I would like to add couple of those. Right, you can become a food scientist, a food technologist.
yes,
Right, you can
yes,
also work
yes,
into the regulatory domain, which controls labels to quality of food and so on and so forth. Right. So these are
yes,
another, or you can work in a quality assurance in a big food processing plant. So these are
yes,
also some of the
surely.
careers which people can think about. Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, and uh, another opportunity is like a science communicator. So, science
Hmm.
communicator are those who will communicate the science behind every aspect to society in general. So, it will help us a lot. So, it will help to decode the myths. And ENTECH STEM magazine, we are doing this since last 3 years.
Good. So, if you are interested in writing, you can write it well, then you can definitely become a science communicator. So, what are the key takeaways, doctor?
Yeah, we can say that onion, they are like they have their own defense mechanism. This is a very curious
Hmm.
thing to observe at micro level, and
Yeah.
simple hacks work. But as a curiosity, we should think why these hacks work and why other hacks doesn't work.
Right.
So that is where, and we come to know that science is everywhere. So that is,
Yep.
or we don't have something like unexplained thing, and so we will
Wonderful.
inculcate
That is
this kind of thinking.
absolutely. Science is everywhere. And that's why, if you want to see the latest happenings in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, do come and visit our channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, doctor. See you there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.